think. Now, I want you to think about something, and this will be, maybe some of you will care about this, and you'll understand it, you'll be sensitive to it, but maybe some of you won't. I looked, and it's okay if you don't. It's just you're going to have to try to, like Lincoln said, if you want to understand a man, walk a mile in his moccasins. So if you want to understand my situation with this material, and walk a mile with me for a moment here now in my moccasins. I got to know the clock we're on at some point. I need a front-end date in a way that says, okay, it just got serious, it just got urgent. I've been looking at the 1335 since I was 17 years old. Never understood it. I understood it in stages, but I did notice that it's written to one man. Now, if you can understand the immense, unceasing, and here where you're getting into my moccasins, unceasing, back-breaking, mind-breaking burden of going as long as I have, preaching 1,000 hours and studying for 20 or 25 hours. I loved it, no complaint. You can understand why I would say, yes, this is almost over, but not want the brethren to see me do that because they might think I hated it. I didn't. The endless array of frustrations and agony and lying in bed. I haven't been to bed before 2 o'clock on Saturday night, sometimes 3 o'clock. I don't know, a couple years other than maybe at the feast. And then I'm up all morning and my wife is working around and I'm doing things, looking and checking all kinds of stuff. Turns out it wasn't so hard, but it was hard getting to what was pure simplicity in Christ. And I needed to know we've crossed the first threshold and the end is in sight. And seeing the 45 days that were left over back there with Christ were helpful. Is that just a coincidence that it's exactly 45 days from 26:25? I mean, it's just a coincidence? Just, wow, that's uncanny. And then you hit 25:80? Or is that 45 being used by God to get the people who are going to run the kingdom really, truly fine-tuned and ready, and to maybe warn the seventh year that says, we have no interest? This is a vital front-end date. I must know to tell me to rush ahead, to make plain the vision and end the mystery of God. That's the first thing. And now think a second time. Here goes a second time. Even more critical is, would I not also need to know the end cap when time is up, realizing that by that date the church must already have had time to hear the last part by several days, that they've all had time to do it. And I would sit here and God just continues to give me these additional things.